Hey guys, how's it going? It's Desmond Vlogs. I'm here with another very special guest.
My name's Danny Keiderling, guys.
Yes, sir. We got Danny here, and he's coming from Wyoming. He's here for a little bit of a weird reason right now. His truck's having a little bit of problems. He came to get a wheelchair, broke down on him, but thought we'd interview him. He's a fellow quad, just like me. He's my guy. It's hard. So I'm just gonna first off ask him what was your accident, if you want to go into that.
Yep. So it was a UTV accident. Yep. So side by side, the four seaters, it was a Can-Am X Maverick X3. Yeah. You know, almost basically they consider them a vehicle, right? Like they're a big old four wheeler. Yeah. It was my bachelor party actually. I always talk about the Hangover and their bachelor party. Ain't nothing like my bachelor party, but.
You did it.
Yeah. My buddy was driving and we went around a corner just a little too fast. You know how it goes. You
Ejecto Cito?
No, actually broken seat. So the guys in the back. I was in the back seat with my buddy, and we got pretty mad. The guys in the back.
That isn't crazy. So you flew out with the seat?
No. Like it got smashed and like the seat broke and like so it changed the.
You stayed inside the whole car for the accident?
Partially, yeah. Like I think some arms and I don't know exactly all of what happened. Yeah.
Were you cautious for the whole accident?
Yeah. Well, so I think I closed my eyes or something because I don't remember like the accident, but I remember waking up or whatever. So yeah, I was hanging out of it, kind of. Well, anyway, they didn't know where I was exactly. It was just a weird. Anyway, everyone's like, "Where's Danny? Where's Danny?" And they, when you got injured, did you lose a lot of your diaphragm where you can't talk loud?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So you couldn't yell for help?
Yeah, I was like, help! But it was more like, help, you know?
Dude, say!
So yeah, it was that. But yeah, then got an ambulance, life flight, all that stuff.
Damn, man. A lot of pain? Were you in like a lot of pain?
Oh, yeah.
That's some of the worst pain you felt in your life?
It's the worst pain I ever felt in my entire life. I imagine if you could take your skin off your body, pour salt on it, and like hit razor blades, is the only way I can explain it, But luckily it was only from here up, right? I was a complete injury at first, as they say, which is not true. You can't really be an actual complete, but I didn't have any sensation, and then it kind of slowly came back,
Man, heck yeah. Sweet. What would you say was like the hardest thing you had to learn again since your accident? Where you teach yourself?
Probably the hardest thing?
Start from zero again on like teeth brushing, opening the fridge.
Honestly, I would have to say some the bigger transfers, like big pop transfers into like vehicles, like where you're like my Can-Am, like you can't use a slide forward into a side by side because it's just.
And do you do
it's
those
a big transfer.
independently?
Well, the big transfers I always have help with, or what I usually try to do I'm more confident when I have somebody, even if it's just somebody that can't even help me. If I fall, I'm more confident in my transfers. So what I do is I'll have I take my trucks, my Can-Am to therapy every week. And we work on that too, but like if I have my buddies around,
You hopped back in one after your accident?
Oh yeah, yep. I just bought one. Yep, I bought a Can-Am, and my video will be coming back out here. My 3-year anniversary is the 21st of July this month. Is my 3-year anniversary, and I'm gonna release that video of my Can-Am.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. You gotta bite the dog back. You know what I mean? That's sometimes,
Heck yeah. All right, sweet. Let's finish this off. Last question, just some advice you'd give to someone like myself or yourself. You feel in similar shoes.
So one of the biggest things, which is not something that I usually have just a real generic believe in yourself, it's okay, like all that stuff. But one thing I've noticed coming around here, I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of guys that are like kind of upset or sad or just depressed, and I was that way. The biggest thing that I learned, and I don't know if it was Eric or who told me here or somebody, but don't let this get you down. It's hard at first, it's super hard, and it's not easier as it goes. It's not going to be to where it's completely easy, right? Like you're still going to struggle. But like about that 2-year mark, guys, is where, I don't know if you've heard that, but it just starts to get better. Like it just does. I don't understand it. Literally 2 years and a month last year. 2 years and a month last year. I was sitting here at Craig one day and I was doing everything independently. I had my daughter with me. I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I was just like, I love life. This is amazing. I love it. I don't want to change anything right now. I just want to keep living. So that being said, that 2-year mark, whatever it'll be for you, I guarantee. And I went through some terrible stuff. I went through some really hard legal battles. I used to own a welding school. I lot of stuff that I went through. I had a bone infection, pressure sores. You got to be careful, dude. So like I had a level 4 pressure injury, like from a shower chair, like all that stuff. I'm not scaring you, but I went through all that in the 2 years, and I still came out all right. And I was like, I love life. So like that, I don't know. That's what I tell people.
Embrace
in a
this,
chair.
you get through it and it'll get better.
In 2 years, it's gonna click, and you're gonna be like, life's life again. You know? Even though it sucks, right? And then my last one, I always tell everyone. I heard this on YouTube. I followed this guy. He's like he's like a bodybuilder, and he tells everybody. He says it's okay about the wheelchair because everyone has a one wheelchair in a form or another, right? Whether it be an addiction, a real wheelchair, a broken leg, or even a stuffy nose. Everyone has a wheelchair. So that's a little bit of my advice, I guess, or some inspiration, I guess. So.
Hey, what a freaking interview. Unfortunately, we didn't have the mics. Hopefully, y'all can hear us pretty well. Another fellow content creator right here. This is Danny. I'll put his stuff down below. Amazing dude.
Yeah.
Really cool dude. Genuine, earthy dude. Really just, I like this dude. But hey, thank y'all. This was to raise awareness for spinal cord injuries and disabilities. We don't call them disabilities. It's an ability in a different form. And just God bless all y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Love you guys. See you on the next weld. That's what I always say.
See you on